Hey guys, welcome to Ancestor Says. If you're new to my channel, what's up? Make sure to hit that like and hit that follow and become a part of GD Soul Tribe. And if you're somebody that's been rocking with me since day one, hey, please remember these are collective energy pools, so take what resonates to you and leave the rest behind. Y'all could be seeing 111, 777, 17, 17, 14, 14, 666. Somebody could be 47. 1974 tends to come up a lot. Y'all also could be seeing 444, 411, 611, 711. All those combinations 1010. If so, then this is more than likely for you. Please remember, understand, and appreciate that I'm a dark and light empathic reader. Somebody's been researching something. Also, please, Brandon or Brian, something like that. Okay, but also please remember that I tend to channel a lot of names. So if I channel a name and the name is similar to your name, please understand that it's not for you. If it does not resonate with you, fine. Just back enjoy story time and Sarah Land. Y'all know my favorite saying. And the dog what? Ow! Also, if you want to donate to my channel, you can send it to my Cash App or PayPal, GEDSER. Y'all could be seeing 888. The 18th is significant. Also, August the 1st is very significant. Okay. Force Flex. Somebody could go by the name Flex or something like that. Or somebody might feel like they're being forced to flex on somebody. Somebody that you might have blocked, or somebody's looking back at feeling like they were forced to flex on somebody. And now they're blocked. Y'all could be seeing 999, 90 or 89, 1990, 1989 could be significant. Okay. January, September, the 10th. Again, October. Significant. Okay. Anyway, I do offer Akashic Record and birth chart read. So if you are interested in that, you can submit to that email down there at the bottom. It's a 24 to 48 time span in terms of me getting your message and responding. 24 to 48. I don't know. Somebody got like a very, very scattered energy. Yeah, the letters X and L or LX are significant. California airport. Somebody can do a lot of traveling. Alizé, the name Alizé. Somebody's Hispanic descent, and somebody is of African descent. Something about Texas. The name Pete could be significant. All right. I keep seeing the color green, which is root, stability, security, courage, that type of thing. A lot of earthly energy grounding. Somebody's grounded. Okay. Something about brown liquor, somebody's aroma. Okay. Again, I'm going to be pulling off like just off of the current energy. Y'all could be seeing 333. Somebody could be 32. All right. But I have a few downloads. The 13th, somebody's 35, 53. Somebody's 31, the 30th, or somebody's 30, the 4th of the month. The name Brown, the name Charlie, the colors orange, green, and blue. Okay, something about a heart chakra awakening, something also about somebody's third eye, okay? Something about the peanut gallery. Somebody's finding out that whoever these people, the ancestors are calling the peanut gallery, or the peanut gallery is finding out that they were a part of a shit show. That they are the peanut gallery. I got something about somebody being really shady about, or with a sneaky link, okay? Somebody's finding out that the person that they were sneaky linking with was a big ass liar. Somebody's looking for answers because they're trying to get out of the situation. It could be like 6 to 8 people. Something about 16th or the 16th, again, of our month. We got 9 of Cups, 10 of Staffs, the Devil, the Hermit, and 10 of Cups. Okay, I also got 9 on here. I see 9 multiple times, so definitely September or 999 or September the 15th. The 15th is very significant as well. Y'all could be seeing 10. So we got a 9 of Cups. Somebody's looking at somebody as the 9 of Cups, and also seeing somebody carry a lot of burdens with grace, with honor, you know, by their self. Like somebody literally making it look easy. Somebody taking a step out on faith is what I'm getting. Someone being everything. Like somebody's watching somebody move forward and step out on faith, and they feel like this person is everything. Somebody's in hermit mode, reflecting on how they were a devil energy to this person. Ooh, yeah. That they were looking, that they were being a devil to. Somebody's looking at another person as a 10 of Cups. This could be 2 to 4 different masculine, or it could be 2 masculines. Okay, somebody's from somebody's past. Okay, 2 exes, and one of these exes, their lover is looking at Okay. And then it's an ex that just somebody that you might have dated that's looking back at you. And then there's also a new person. I don't know. Queen of Coins. Somebody feels like, or you feel like you walked away from your Queen of Coins. You feel like that, that even if you come back to try to give this Queen of Coins a offer, that this person would, like, it would be very stormy because of all the stuff that's hidden behind the moon. Like, also I feel like somebody's watching a storm come their way that's like currently already brewing around them. They're them seeing the effects of the storm, or you seeing the effects of the storm because of something that you are hiding from somebody that you look at as a Queen of Cups. Like this Queen of Cups, you're looking at somebody from your past that you were in devil energy to as like your Ten of Cups. Justice in reverse. How it wasn't justified the way that you stabbed this person in the back. Somebody's reflecting on that. And again, collective. My collective entails of people that are learning the lessons and people that have learned the lessons. You know, whether they're dark or light empaths. This is somebody that is you reflecting on a lesson. Also, I feel like somebody that feels like they looked for guidance out of a lot of people, and the one person that they could have got proper guidance for, or was getting proper guidance for, you looked at as a devil. Somebody looks like they burned a lot of bridges with the only person that really gave them honest advice, you know, to sit on some type of throne and be a part of some type of family. Yeah. Somebody's in remorse and regret because they feel like you are in remorse or regret because you're watching somebody be strong. You watch somebody tame the beast. Basically, you were with somebody, and in this situation, you decided to use the information that they were given to you and, you know, place it on a back burner so that you could use that information to cause a lot of grief and sorrow for somebody. Okay, you wanted to move forward and you were strong-willed and you didn't want to carry the burden of what you know that morally was not right to do. I felt like somebody wanted to be able to have their cake and eat it too, so they moved very fast to cause illusions in a smokescreen, thinking that they could like set a solid foundation elsewhere while putting the one they were already building on the back burner. Somebody thought that their bond or their connection, their spiritual connection, and whatever they were doing to be able to monitor a person to be enough to have somebody basically wait for them because they would be in so much grief. Somebody didn't think that they thought that somebody would come back begging for them because they were literally purposely making somebody feel like they weren't enough so they could try to be in a position where they are doing anything and everything for this person to get them to even look back at them, you know. But instead, somebody stood up and was strong because they weren't going to allow another person to make them feel and you, whoever you are, you took offense to that and you called up the whole crew to come and help you try to put somebody on their knees because you felt like you had that right, you know. You felt like if you could being a snake to somebody and allow, like, somebody wanted like themselves tied to two different people. This made them feel like a king. Somebody thought that another person would not pick up on the betrayal that they were doing to them, and they was sneak attacking somebody to put them in this energy, and thought that you thought that you could have somebody so down in the dumps that for some reason this person was willing to accept any offer you gave them as long as you were coming and looking. Somebody wanted to look like a hero. Somebody wanted to sneak attack somebody and put them in a position of some type of distress behind their back, you know, so they weren't going to be prepared for it. And they thought that they thought that they were going to be able to come in like a captain, save a hoe, and give them an offer, and this person would open up to them or continue a cycle with them. Okay, so yeah. What? Yeah, this person wanted to this person legally binded themselves and chose somebody, which was the third party, and instead of being honest with another person, they were going to paint an illusion and make everybody feel like like this other person or the person they were screwing over or stabbing in their back was such whatever they were saying they were. I don't even want to dig into that because it's so stupid. And then be able to isolate this person, make this person feel whatever, so that they would accept any kind of offer from them. Like basically put somebody in the front seat and put the person that's been rocking and rolling in the back seat. They thought that this was gonna keep a cycle open and keep somebody on pause, but it didn't work. Now somebody's carrying the burden, or wherever they thought the grass was greener, it's fucking not, and they're watching another person from afar take that little piece of dignity they had left, and instead of arguing again with them or letting what another person chooses to do affect them, they moved on. They got themselves out the dark to clean the cups. Somebody was spiritually guided, yeah, to put an ending to whatever those situations was. Somebody's learning that another person in them, you could be seeing 1313. It was a karmic lesson from past life, and it was like a trauma bond. So I'm gonna post some oracles, but this is the backstory of the energy. So somebody's realizing that they cannot put a death to anybody's spiritual gifts either, or somebody's connection to their third eye. Somebody wants to put down the sword, and they don't want to like fight anymore, but they know that they kicked up quite a storm. And another person also, something about a storm coming because of the offering. And when I'm looking at this card again, I see it's making me think of somebody got Egyptian ancestors or was messing with some Egyptian deities. I heard a name, but I'm not saying it yet, and gave them an offer again and celebrated about it, this Queen of Staffs. So this woman that's connected to this man, think that she got a victory, or how they got a victory is being illuminated to everybody, to the people that helped them. And now, as a lot of people raise looking at these people as a red flag, and they are like calling them out. Somebody is asking for forgiveness, and they're fighting. Somebody wants to come to another person and ask them for forgiveness. It could be different people in this group feeling differently about this, surrendering this battle with you. They feel like they're scared of what you're gonna do. They're all in a hangman position, because there's a lot of people looking at you like a 10 of coins, and somebody want to come and give you a small ass offer to make up for all the fucking all the knives they stabbed in your back. They stabbed in your back. I'm also getting somebody want to, I don't know. I see a whip, so it feels like somebody wants to control another person. I also see somebody hanging upside down, and I see a bug. Somebody got a bug. Somebody felt like another person stabbed them in the back. They gave them something, and they ignored all the warning signs. Okay, they accepted a dirty offer. Somebody can have a child with another person, a family unit that they want out of. There's a bug going around a group. Now people are confused. Can we get something on this hangman? What's this hangman energy? What's this hangman energy? Something about December. People are finding out somebody knew what the fuck they were doing, what they had going on. Yeah, about somebody surrendering to something that they gave some type of offering. The King of Staffs. Something about a betrayal. The Moon. Ace of Staffs, Six of Coins. Was somebody offered to get their way using moon magic? Okay. They want to know who's behind this Ten of Staffs. Somebody was a fool. Okay, so people are finding out who was behind this Ten of Staffs, this betrayal, this burden, like causing all these problems to somebody that was a high priestess, and why. So somebody was doing all this to force a high priestess to take a dirty offer because they didn't want to cycle to end, because they had gained some type of will of fortune by betraying somebody and offering something to a deity to like kind of force a breadcrumbing situation on the earth angel. And now justice is coming. This person wants to hide behind the earth angel because justice, this group is coming after this person. This person's trying to hide from this group because this group might be being called to serve them justice. Something about a union. Somebody wants to beg somebody to give to them, or how somebody was selfish and wanted somebody to beg for them. They're in hermit mode, thinking about how they were so strong-willed and moved so fast to cause somebody a Two of Coins. And the person that they worked so hard to cause that to is an Empress. Now somebody don't want to be an enemy no more because they're going through karma. They also got this group on their ass because a lot of things are being exposed. They're ashamed. They're understanding the lesson, but only because like karma is at their door. So what does this have to do? What are they? Yeah, look, crisis. Somebody's in a crisis. Somebody, the road this you chose has you in a crisis, and you want to get away from it because you feel like somebody put a potion on you or did a spell on you, or made you believe that some type of spell was going to work to cause somebody's road to end, or them to come to their ending or demise, but you got nothing out of it. Somebody wants to apologize to somebody because them trying to cause all these burdens and stuff on somebody's road, they got nothing out of it. Somebody's name could be Caesar. Somebody could like look Scissor. Ooh, oh my God, yes. Somebody feels like the person that was doing spell work for them is possessed. Yeah, this is somebody. Hold on, y'all. Let me do a mic check. And again, I kept getting nausea. Somebody is sick, man. It's somebody that was suffering from imposter syndrome. Somebody that was suffering from imposter syndrome is sick because you have been showing up and you've answered your call. You're somebody that's resurfacing right now in this new person rebirth energy. There's an imposter that wants to escape this graveyard and death magic. Somebody could be 29, somebody's 39, somebody's 34, somebody's 21, somebody is 20. The 20th of January is significant. 2020 is significant as well. Okay. Yeah, so their imposter is watching you. They want to escape this death magic. Somebody's feeling very sick, like nauseous. This person, worst fear of this not working is happening. Like right now, like right here, right now. Like you might be getting calls or people reaching out to you. I say within, not starting today, by the end of this week, you might be seeing stuff manifest on the freaking 3D. Like, wow. Wow. Ooh. All right. Clear out the nausea. All right. What's their plan to escape? Give us something on this imposture, and how do they plan to escape? All right, let's see, collective, because I don't understand. Well, I do understand, but it's like this really has, the collective is not doing, like, has nothing to do with this. Somebody's just trying to use somebody's avoidance. These people felt like the only way that they could escape this is if they could make you avoid being a helper, avoid doing your messages. Like, so you must be a reader like me or do some type of spiritual work like me. They were trying to escape this by trying to make you avoid helping people, keeping you in a low vibration, having you refuse your calling so you could not gain the reward. Put a death to your knowledge by being you and taking over your energy, taking your spot, dating the same person you date, trying to live the same life that you were meant to live by them studying you, trying to pull on your chart, do the same jobs as you do, talk with your mannerism, use your words, you know, anything that they could do mimicking you and the position you played in this masculine's life that felt like he made the worst decision of his life, and then him being okay with being under somebody's potion or whatever the case is, but him again agreeing to this in a moment of anger and bitterness for you, trying to teach you a lesson, trying to humble you, wanted their cake and eating it too, because somebody told them eventually, they were reading cards for this person, and the image I'm getting, they told them eventually that you would freaking agree to it, and they were saying the way to get you to agree to it was to like basically make you suffer. This person wants forgiveness because they know they're going to be crossing, and that is the resolution to your freedom. And it's not because you want it that way, it's because that's the way they made it. Somebody's 43. 2017 is significant. Oh Lord. Yeah, that's the road that they chose. Road departure. Somebody knows they picked their own poison, this evil queen. When they try to conjure a siren spirit to make a natural born chosen one, a natural born white witch, procrastinate. in terms of guiding people, teaching about karmic ties and how to surrender them because of this big ass spiritual awakening, mass awakening, people being put in positions of power, or people being put in their rightful positions, because right now is a lot of things that's fitting to change on this 3D world. Yeah, this person is having challenges mirroring your energy. Yeah, you're not codependent on these people. You didn't fall for it. You just dealt with the cards that you were given and made the best out of your situation. This person know that they can't make it through. They can't get out of this. Somebody conjured a siren energy spirit. Yeah, using spell work. They know this thing is chasing them, and they know that's the aftermath of the decisions they made. Damn. So somebody feels empty inside because of something about Halloween, some mental magic that they did on Halloween. Or on the last moon cycle, mental magic somebody did on the last moon cycle that was intervened by the ancestors, and they forced whatever curse or whatever they were doing back on these people, because you are at a threshold. You're at the threshold of a new beginning, while somebody's on the threshold of a nervous breakdown. They want to surrender, feeling like they're dead on the inside. Somebody looks at you like you're perfect. Somebody that wanted to be a boogeyman in your life. They know that they sabotaged this relationship trying to be an energy vampire, or stabbing you in the back with this energy vampire and doing necromancy magic on you. They are responsible for whatever is after them in this group. And these people are finding out that they are scared as fuck. Yeah. Damn. What's this? Responsibility and ties. Responsibility and ties. So somebody's just trying to figure out a way that they can come to you and take responsibility, but they know that either way that you are going to cut ties with them. The monster they feared now I've become, still seeking for revenge for my cold heart of stone. Somebody knows that another person did this out of revenge, but they were cold-hearted to you. Wisdom, experience, hidden knowledge. They're learning. They look at you as the like a hidden gem. Like the knowledge you had, you had hidden, and the truth, and you speaking your truth, has reversed all this spell work or all this attacking that they were doing to you. Now they're in crisis mode because everything that they were doing to try to cause you a crisis has been reversed and is being applied to this person that thought they were a fox and tried to swap destinies and tried to swap energies with you by whatever necromancy. Look, it says it right there. They were doing on this last moon cycle. That shit is actively 100%. It's like a fucking 24 to 48 hour return of something conjured up. Yes. Somebody feel like you were the treasure. They lost their treasure. They lost their legacy trying to people please folks that never really gave a fuck about them. And as soon as they had the opportunity to like put this person up for like, it was your idea, you're the one that did it, you know, up on the chopping block, these people didn't hesitate, won't hesitate. Like everybody in this group are fully aware that all of them that is connected to them, lovers included, is not going to hesitate. It's like they're trying to figure out who's going to be up for this energy they conjured. Yeah. They're trying to see who's going to be up because of what they conjured up. Now somebody wants to approach you because they're trying to surrender a situation. They don't want to hinder because they know your guardians are refusing. Your guardians are refusing to let this person enter the threshold of you spiritually. Like, so they know they can't get in your energy. So somebody want to come and approach you. What do they want to approach the collective about? Somebody wants to come and approach you and cause a truce, surrender a situation, and say they discovered something and they don't want to walk away from you. They want you to return back to them. They know that this is they were addicted to recreating some type of replaying memory of an event that happened in the shadow side. Tell me more. Return of discovery, descent. They have discovered that you are their person. And they have wisdom on whatever they were doing in the dark, being on demon time, in this road that they've been going down against you to cause departure. Basically tell you what they discovered about this person that and these people that help sway them to leave you and go down this road and become a part of this group. Like how they've gained knowledge on that. They've been watching you. Okay? And how all these people was depending on this to happen to you. But it's not happening. Instead, they are the ones cursed because divine intervened on your behalf. Somebody want to say, a whole bunch of people want to say this. Sorry. I feel like this is something like, this is a highly spiritual message or whatever. So basically, I know a lot of people been waiting for like a cycle, a situation to come to an end, come to a close. It is definitely closing. Like somebody's being considered a fallen angel. Now this is a big ordeal to them at this point because they are at the bottom of the, because they're going through reversals. They want to approach you, but your guardian angels, they want to approach you. Their guardian angels been told them to surrender this. They feel like that's why they found it out there, because they didn't. The resolution that somebody will be crossing. Somebody is about to pay that debt back, so they won't leave you alone. The person that keeps overthinking of how they kept trying to mirror you caused you a lot of disharmony for some type of reward, because they thought that you look perfect because you speak the truth and you're okay with not being perfect. Shit, but these people look at you as something of the sort because you are somebody that's living your truth. You show sides of yourself that a lot of people judge, but honestly don't say to your face. Like somebody did not integrate themselves with their oneness. Somebody did not utilize their intuition. Somebody is just going through karma and they want you to save them. Okay, everything you've been saying has been coming into fruition. Also, these people have been watching you, and the people that tried to deny and denounce you and your gifts, you know, because I don't know if you record like me. I don't know if you stuff just come and you channel, do whatever. You know how, if you know, you know. But now some of the stuff that you said, and you might have said it again like a year or 2, 6 months ago, is coming into fruition. Like people know you are truly gifted. Like that shit is real. Now these people want forgiveness because of the intervention, or the intervention that's been going on per the ancestors. That everything you've been saying in the midst of you departing and breaking ties from these people, as you're discovering yourself, people are also discovering of who you are. And that's just that, like current energy, people's literally in 3D world, real life, are learning who you are. People are putting respect on your name. They're learning not to judge a book by its cover. There's people that want forgiveness because of what they're going through. There's people that want forgiveness because they're truly sorry, but they can't take back what they've done, the actions they've taken. There's people that have no intentions of changing, but that's all on them. 144. Or you could be saying you are definitely a chosen one. We're gonna close this message out. So basically, somebody wants to come to you, more than one person. You might start getting phone calls, messages, and stuff like that from people from today on forward, and wanting to speak their truth. You're gonna get some information about, use your intuition. Okay, there are a lot of people stressing because they're having realizations and thinking about you and how you were very resistant and resilient in terms of ending things that you no longer serves you. Somebody within the next week, they're going to come to you, you know, somebody that could be looked at as your twin flame, a divine masculine that has a lot of secrets. And they are more than likely not going to tell you the truth about them. Somebody thought that because you were withdrawn, you were in conflict, but now they are very shocked that you were just integrating your lessons, your life, yourself. You've been going through spiritual ascensions. This person does have their hand in spirituality. Okay, this is not somebody that's unfamiliar with it, but it is something that they keep to themselves. Okay, somebody wants to have a good time with you because they know that you are loyal, but you have been given the green light to go and start a second chance. Okay, you believed it, you went through it, and now the one day that good luck in your harvest season is finally here. But then now in the next 3 months, you will start seeing things changed for you. But now somebody that had cloudy judgment and that was obsessive, somebody that was shallow and made cloudy judgments off of shallow aspects, they're obsessed with coming to give you an apology. This person might feel like y'all been too distant, okay, but they feel like they've been trapped to somebody that is very broken, and they feel trapped in their head because they feel broken because they didn't give you anything to hold on to. This person feels really wrong, okay, right now, today, and they want to return. This person feels like maybe they can come towards you with ecstasy and maybe some very, 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 you see this empty? They're going to make up stuff to give you clarity because they want you to open your heart. They feel like you are their soulmate and you give them peace of mind. They feel like they let go of the person that always healed them. Somebody's feeling exhausted and they're in pain and being connected to these people. Somebody in your family is spying on you as well, or somebody in this family union with this person is spying on them because they want to keep them silent about these confessions and this curse that they have on their family. Somebody has been pretending and they're very wearing a mask. Now their heart is flawed because there's no chemistry where they took the chance and was influenced to go towards these possibilities. Okay, they are finding out that this person was a false person and that was not the right time, and indeed they are in sorrow. This person don't know where they're going because they know that in the past life they went chasing these same possibilities and that shit was hopeless. They thought something was going to come in time, you know, but nothing came. Next month, there's a yes to somebody in terms of things changing on your physical. Okay. At nighttime, though, somebody they long for you and they want to take a chance to ask you about starting a new beginning with them very soon. But this person is for sure going through karma because of their dishonesty and all their memories of you. They feel like they think you're death. To your soul, the spiritual knowledge, the physical, everything about you. They feel like you're beautiful. They know that you had a breaking point within the last couple of years. They did not nourish y'all situation at all. They didn't stop trying to make you sit in bitterness, and they do want to ask again, can you start over? They want to be intimate with you. They knew that they want to tell you that their pride had them running, but now they know you're running because you have boundaries up with them. They had a whole lot of time to come and speak on this perspective or listen to your perspective, confess about them making a mistake. The right choice would have been them confessing, but instead they chose confusion and abandoned you. They wanted to leave you hopeless. And yep, they were clinging to somebody that they might didn't even know for 6 months. They know that nah is going to be, they know that, of course, you're going to say no, but they want to have some sexual intimacy. They want to have sex with you for like a final, let's do it one last time. Because this person will cause conflict and distract you from the foundation that you have been proceeded towards and you truly have gotten in the bag. This person most likely is trying to escape this emotional storm by telling you that they released a commitment that they rejected you for, and now they're like anything is possible, but they're lying. So that's the end of that. All right, let's get 2 cards to close this out. Okay, so basically this person, you might feel somebody tugging on your energy. There's a lot of stuff going on around in this energy, like a lot of regret, remorse, upset, you know, people just going through their emotions, unfortunately. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Collective is just a part, like people going through the emotions that you already went through and healed from. It's a lot of people breaking up and stuff, you know. So again, you're gonna have people, even family members, not talking to family members, people want to confess. Somebody do want to come shoot their shot with you, and I think it's gonna be a success. But whatever it is, whatever new, let me do my whatever new endeavors or any commitments that you even feel like you are being led to, called to, okay, just make sure you keep to yourself. You will ask for confirmations, ask for clarifications before you go on anything. Again, get your own deck, even if you don't record yourself, if you want to have a clear or build a stronger spiritual connection with your ancestors. Somebody is being led to take a pause so they can work on their grounding, clear your energy, meditate, pray, you know. Also, don't forget, forgiveness is for you, okay? Be wise in the way you move or the way that you let a situation go. If that's what you're being led to do, make sure you honor yourself and keep your inner peace. You are jumping into a timeline or a season of straight abundance, okay? You might be getting tested Your intuition's getting tested to see if you can, if your alert system goes off on some type of deception. You might have somebody coming towards you, and that doesn't mean this person is not in a good is not a good person. That means that y'all aren't on the same timeline. They might have lessons they need to learn, and you might have grown out of that solution or that timeline. Okay, you're just closing it out. The resolution for you is a fresh start. You just got to continue to take a chance and be a warrior spirit. Okay, continue to move forward. Be grateful for all the situations that was reassessed in your life. Okay, somebody's been studying you, that is sitting in some type of self-doubt about the choice you made to release them because they don't want to be stuck in lack. But this person is stuck in lack because they soared and they went hard on some strategy and the planning that they did for some reward or recognition. They didn't listen. They didn't bring balance. They didn't see it through when they were getting downloads to trust themselves and to be brave, because you created whatever you're going through, good or bad. You are the architect of that in terms of your destiny, just like the collective is. Okay, somebody purposely made a very hard road for you, but you paid attention. You soared and you did not, and you spoke your truth and was very compassionate as well. Even after people try to fuck you over, these people are stuck in fear because now that they took a step back, they know they didn't consider the options, and you accepted the fact that these weren't caring connections. Okay, now these people are scatterbrained because you took charge of your own energy. Okay, and now there's other people that want to take charge of their energy, speak their truth. You know, even if they come and just speak their truth and it's bygones, but you know, you're not cool anymore. There are people that want to open up to you because they truly want to grow and move forward. People are tired of being stuck. Okay, you're gonna have a lot of people opening up, coming to you for a professional assistance. Like I said, you could be a spiritual leader, a spiritual teacher. I feel like somebody has a lot of power because they are a guide. They are somebody that is like, you have a lot of things embedded in you, and I know I say that a lot, but for real, it's a lot of people in this one for one that have some sacred energy and sacred destinies, and they're a part of the sacred plan. And literally, it's been rough as hell, but everything is, miracles is coming because you healed. You went through purification. Somebody that tried to do a humiliation ritual is being mirrored back to them. Somebody's going through some type of humiliation ritual while you break free and expand. Keep following your passion and taking the high road. There are people that want to come towards you that know that if they are courageous and speak their truth, that they have a sense of boundless opportunity. And then and in the same breath, somebody's name could be Margot. In the same breath, these people want to reflect how you protect your own independence. Okay, somebody just fell in love with you, and it's like they're in a lot of regret, and this regret being that they've never felt that regret, or they are somebody that feel like they always get what they want. They're kind of angry, but I feel like that angry is softening up. Now, that's not to say that when they get in their emotions or get in their bag again, they get turned back into this energy where they're angry at you. Somebody's mad at you because they love you, and they are binded and committed to something or somewhere else that you are not going to help them from, that you can't save them from a cycle that they have to go through and face on their own while you're being moved on in a whole different direction. But again, this is their choice that they made. They made this choice. You know, you just accepted it. Now it's like they're mad. Like, it's like they made a choice. Somebody name could be Frank too. They made a choice. They stood on it, and you made a choice, healed, and accepted it. And now it's like why? Why did you accept it? Why didn't you fight for me? Somebody want to have a heart to heart with you that look at you like they'll always be their boo. Somebody is hitting a brick. Somebody's hitting a brick wall trying to send lust magic at you. Or they know they're going to be hitting a brick wall trying to come at you in a lustful way. They are daydreaming about you because you inspired them. They're watching you. This person doubt that you'll be theirs again because they weren't transparent, and they want to say sorry. They thought you would wait for them. Somebody's going to send you a message of love, but you've been turned up, striving forward, and you're lifting off. And if not yet, expect that. All right, so at this point, I give your energy back to you with clarity and understanding. I call my energy back to me, sealed and protected. So that was a very general message because I feel like there's a lot of growth going on, period. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of growth going on. There's a lot of people moving forward, and there's a lot of people that, oh yeah, I did say I was going to do one more thing. Y'all could be seeing Susu. All right, I'm going to do a couple of zodiac signs. Okay. Oh, thank you. I was trying to just channel that energy because a lot of nausea, very much. This could be your sun, moon, or rising sign. I will be doing another message later, for sure. All right. I just need to get this one out. There's a gold digger that somebody was allowing to teach them how to get away with having options, that has been watching you, that's thinking about writing you, the healer, and confessing something to you so that you can counsel them, or you would feel implied to say yes, but this is closed off. And what I get from that is you definitely should say no. Leave this person right back on out. They just want to cause you challenges. This person might be telling you something about somebody's sexuality, or this person might be attracted to you. There's an earth sign that wants to bring a commitment towards you in the distance. This person could be some type of artist. Confirmation. Somebody wants to travel towards you and have children with you and bring their honeymoon phase back, but they are attached to somebody else. They're watching you speak and be a spiritual teacher. They want to find out more information about you, so they're definitely coming back towards you, this narcissist. But again, it's closed. You are to end that chapter too. Close that chapter. My piece of advice. Anybody you allow back in your circle right now, because you're in your reaping season, whether you see it all physically or not right now, you are in your reaping season. If you let anybody that's not in your vibration attach themselves to you in a way that you agree to, and not make it very clear that those doors are closed, especially sexually, then you will be going in that cycle with them again. Your infinite abundance and the love and intimacy in this relationship that you have coming in towards you is justice. You will be moving soon. Don't forget to open your heart up, but use your intuition when you're opening your heart up, okay? Somebody has a family environment that's going to keep growing and getting stronger. Keep using your creative expression. Make sure you give it time for the divine, because they're bringing in support for you so you can move on. There's people that's been studying you because they want to nurture some type of something to make you decide to kind of like betray yourself by not trusting your own intuition and keeping doors and cycles open that you can't. Again, if this is a situation where you have kids with somebody, co-parent is one thing, but being sexually involved and messing around and being a third party, knowing that they did this and that, or allowing somebody to run the same game on you over and over again, like, you're allowing the shit. Everybody's in different timelines. I love saying that, but somebody, you have been getting more than one sign, message, download that somebody is sick, and whatever they're sick with, it's been building up in their immune system. And about a pregnancy, this could be somebody that did something to affect a pregnancy of your own. Somebody wants to divorce somebody that they got pregnant due to health causes. And even if this person come to you and they're single, okay, you are a reader. You're on the right path, okay? This person, you know, is a liar. End of story. So whatever it is that they're going through, they have to, and this might be a family member or it might be a lover. Yes, okay? You are not to build anything with this liar. That's just that. And yes, you're an empath. Yes, you feel empathy. Yes, all that great stuff. But at the end of the day, justice is coming. And sometimes, like, those who don't listen, they will hear, you are not going back to any of these cycles that you have conquered, passed, and outgrown. You are a oracle reader. You're a spiritual messenger, a healer. You teach people and help them stay on the right path so they can build themselves up, their spiritual legacy, protection, and tap in. People trust you. Will trust you. They know who you are spiritually, and they're gaining knowledge of who you are on the physical. All these people from these different timelines that are into spirituality, even some that's not. Okay? Somebody, you're working on your battery, your body. Keep going. Somebody's learning about, there's somebody that wants to give you your flowers, that was once doing love spells on you. They've been watching you connect. They know that you're an earth angel. They feel like whatever it is that you do online is like music to their ears. Oh, yes. And there's somebody, and they're not protected. Okay? Somebody knows your energy is very sensitive. You pick on everything. Somebody wants to talk to the angels. They said no. Somebody's partner that is in heavy karmic debt for putting a love spell on this masculine. You've been trying to talk to angels and they're rejecting you. They are not connecting to you. You are not protected. Whatever you learned in the books, that protection that you did, that you read up on, you could be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that wanted to keep cycles going on, doing magic on somebody's body, doing magic on somebody's career, trying to make people look at an energy healer like they are, like they're lying, trying to affect somebody's communication. Yeah, it's not happening. So So I kept going and going and going. I will be back on here later. I'm gonna close this out. Let me get this energy back. Again, as I always say, remember to pray. Bye, guys.